This activity is over Thomas Jefferson, and we're watching the introduction. You're watching the introduction video. Some things about Thomas Jefferson. You probably were unaware that he was an American architect. He is, in my opinion, is the most famous American architect, but he isn't famous for being an architect. And that the progression that we have moved this past week within the American architecture is from the most recent to the oldest one. And like I said, two of the architects were not born Americans. Well, Frank Gehry was born Canadian, and Thomas Jefferson was born British citizen, because America did not exist yet, though he was born in at the time in the Virginian colony. So Thomas Jefferson's work as an architect may not be his biggest attribute. His architectural influence on the nation was maybe more predominant when he was the Secretary of State, and based on how he hired people, okay? And he hired people to do his job and what he envisioned, even though he himself had an architectural. So those were just some of the things I wanted to say and point out, in that we are, as we go through this, remember that the style is very much Greek along the way, and so we're doing a very Greek type activity. So you're watching the video, so open and read Capital, okay, the activity Capital. You're going to watch Thomas Jefferson, author of the Declaration of Independence, and Thomas Jefferson, Revolutionary U.S. War President and Founding Father. These are just informational facts about Thomas Jefferson, so this is just a little bit of biography. Then we're going to watch Neoclassical Architectural Tool. So this is about the neoclassical architecture. Watch Architecture of a Nation. So we're starting to get a little bit more into Jefferson, the Federalist architecture, architectural elements, and then the Ancient Greek architecture video. Make sure you pay a lot of attention to this, because this is going to give you information on how to do the activity, the final piece, okay? Last, you're going to complete the drawings. A couple other ones, you have the watch to the Capital video, okay? You have some supplementary reading if you want, the biography of Thomas Jefferson, you want to learn more about him, you want to know a little bit more architecture, a little bit more information about architecture, you can go to this site, unless you have Greek architecture, whether it be the Doric, the Ionic, or Corinthian columns. So that is just some ideas and some information along the way. So, alright, good luck to you guys.